I'm Beck and food's my life. Now if you like shortbread, then stay tuned because you're going to love the recipe I have for you today. It's coming right up. So today I'm making Kourabiedes, which is a Greek shortbread biscuit. These are little crescent-shaped shortbread biscuits dusted in icing sugar. Now they are so delicious, and I think it's because of that secret little ingredients that the Greeks add to it, pine nuts, ground pine nuts. And that just gives this shortbread a certain sort of richness that's just delicious. And these are really easy to make as well, so let's get started. So in my bowl here, I have some icing sugar and some softened butter. To this, I'm going to add some freshly ground nutmeg. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm going to add the rind of 1 orange and 1 lemon. Now, with my beaters on high, I'm going to bring this together, beat it for about 3 minutes until it's light and creamy. Okay, now we are done with the mixer. So I'm going to put that aside and I'm going to now sift some ingredients into my bowl. I always love to sift my ingredients just to make sure that the end product is always nice and light. So here I have some plain flour. I'm going to pop that in along with half a teaspoon here of baking powder. Then we have 2 final ingredients that make this shortbread typically Greek. So we have almond meal and pine nuts, like I mentioned earlier. So I've used my food processor to bring some roasted pine nuts to a nice fine crumb. I'm going to pour that into my bowl, but with my almond meal, I'm going to sift that in. I like to get any of those big lumps out of my almond meal before it goes into my bowl. Okay, so now that all my ingredients are in my bowl, sifted, I'm going to use my spatula to gently fold this together until it all comes together to form a nice soft dough. Okay, now as you can see, my dough has come together very nicely. It's a very soft dough, so you know that shortbread's going to be lovely and short. I have a couple of trays here lined with baking paper, and by the way, my oven is preheating at the moment to 160 degrees. Now I'm going to take little balls of this dough at a time. I like to keep my Kourabiedes nice and small. They will slightly enlarge in the baking process too. So I'm just going to shape them into little crescents on my tray, and then I'm going to bake them for about 20 minutes or until they're nice and golden brown. So when you put them on your tray, just flatten them slightly. Perfect. So yeah, we're going to bake these for about 20 minutes, and then we have to let them cool completely on a cooling rack. Aren't these biscuits just beautiful? So they have come out of the oven. They had 20 minutes exactly, and they are completely cooled now. So the final step is to coat them in icing sugar. I have a little bowl of icing sugar just here, and it's very simple. Just put them in the bowl and give them a very gentle little toss. Once you have gone through and coated all your biscuits in icing sugar, it is so important that you keep these in an airtight container. And as you can see, I've made so many, 35 of them all together. These biscuits just make such a good gift idea at Christmas time. I often make a batch and share them with all my loved ones. So why don't you? If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a big old thumbs up. And if you want this recipe, all you need to do is check out the description box below. There you'll find a link to my website, and you can purchase this recipe for just $1 via PayPal or credit card. $1 is totally worth it. These biscuits are just sensational, and the combination of that orange and lemon zest really adds something, as well as that secret pine nut ingredient. Give them a go, and don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, make sure you do. I'll see you next time.